What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the ANR Weekly. We got a cracker of a show today, and I want to get started right away off the bat. So if you're new here, thank you for joining us, and welcome along. Click on that subscribe button, hit that like button, and if you're always joining us, thank you again from the bottom of my heart for being here. Let's get going. I got to bring in my buddy. He's currently auditioning to be the new ruler, the new conqueror of time. There he is.
Wow.
How's auditioning going?
That's great. No hesitation, huh?
Did you get the tablecloth on the kitchen, put it on the back?
My toga.
Yeah. Walk around. Fist in the hand, just going like, yeah, I'm the new conqueror.
There couldn't be a less of an appealing character that I would want to be.
Oh, come on.
Time travel nonsense.
And if you're wondering why we're saying that, well, stay tuned. We will get to that in a bit. Ooh, it is a good week to talk about some cool stuff in pop culture world. But like always, we're bringing in our world famous ANR dad joke. Stop the applauses, please. No autographs. No applauses, guys.
Everyone chill out.
Oh man, okay. So the way it goes is, if you're new here, is we tell a joke every week on our ANR Weekly. And if you're live with us here, you can participate by going into the chat saying hashtag dad if it's a good joke, hashtag sad if it's a bad joke. And if you're listening to us on Spotify, iTunes, and much other places that we do our podcast, you can also go to our social media handle at ANR Universe and just let us know if this week's dad joke was a hashtag dad or hashtag sad. Generally, majority of the time it's hashtag dad. I've yet to see sad. Even when I do see it, I just delete it anyways. But yeah, our chats are always filled with dads. All right, you ready? Now, I just want to say we've upped the level of our jokes a little bit at times. And I do want to tell people it's jokes, okay? Do not at me, at D. I'll give you his handle. You can at him all day long. These are all written by D, not me. No, just kidding. These are jokes that are available from other places. People have said it to me, or other YouTubers have mentioned, and I could share it. So just want to put that out there. They're just jokes. Take it easy. Have some fun with it. All right, you ready, D?
Ready.
All right. What part of a vegetable you don't eat?
What part?
The wheelchair.
Okay, that's a good one. I'm dadding that one. I'm dadding that one.
Oh my god. Oh. I've been holding this for a week to tell you this. This was in the chamber last Monday. Oh man.
Careful.
I know I'm treading on water here a little bit, but hey, it's jokes. We're just having fun with it. All right, cool. Okay. Do I repeat this for anybody who didn't hear it? Because I was laughing. You did the dad too. What does Jess think? She's got to get on here and listen to this. Anyways,
she'd probably actually like that one too. So.
It's smiling. Yeah. Okay, all right. Let's get into what we watched and what we got. D, go ahead, man. Take it away.
I got my I don't even know what wave that is. The Build-A-Figure wave with Emma Frost.
Oh, hold on. Jess said she missed it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I'll repeat it again, Jess. So the joke was, what part of a vegetable you don't eat? And D said, I don't know. And I said, the wheelchair. Okay. Oh, stop it, cowbucket to cannibal. Oh, man. Okay. All right.
I'm still laughing. Yeah, I did not expect that. You get a two dads from me.
Yeah, I up that. I told you it was gonna be killer.
Yeah. I forgot what I lost my train of thought now.
Oh, look at this. Ryan Carper goes, D auditioning for Kang? I hope somebody warns Jess. Oh man. Jess says hashtag dad. Okay, now we can go on to our next segment, which is what we watched and what we got. Sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, that threw me. Right, so I lost my train of thought.
You know the good dad joke when you lost your train of thought.
Like, where am I? So just sucker punch caught me off guard. I got that X-Men wave or whatever wave you want to call it, along with chamber, the chode Build-A-Figure wave.
Okay.
Didn't get the Dio from 78 should be arriving soon because I got the DHL shipping notification.
Nice, nice. Which
I
one is this
was
one?
It was the dystopian combat field with the like rubble and destroyed building.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
cool.
I'm gonna use it for my just generic army guys or cable or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was sick, so I didn't really get out and do much. I was supposed to see Renfield. Yeah, I knew Ryan would be all over this.
Yeah, you know. Oh yeah, you're talking to me about this, Ryan. Have you seen some of the stuff you said to us?
He's not being sarcastic.
Yeah.
He probably like loves it.
I know he just loves getting after us. Yeah, that's what he does. It makes his day getting after us. Oh, we'll get you on the show. Don't worry, we'll get you on the show. Don't worry. I know you want to get on the show. I'm doing my best 78 points of articulation look right now.
You have a long way to go. His is pristine. No, yours is pretty good actually.
Wife doesn't like it, but I'm gonna actually shave it off though. It just I've been so busy. I don't even have time to shave these things. And tomorrow's gonna be another busy day. We'll get into that later on. But yeah, sorry, we keep getting interrupted.
That's a fire. It's fine.
All right, so you got that wave. Did you like that wave, the X-Men wave?
Some hit or miss. It's
it didn't catch your eye.
My eye.
No, not other. It wasn't a dad joke. Sorry.
That's your next week's one.
Yeah.
Watch Succession.
How is that? Like, it seems kind of.
It's one of those super powered dysfunctional families, like the super elite wealthy.
Yeah, I watched 2 episodes of it, the very first couple episodes, and I was just like, I don't know if this is for me or not.
I watch it in small doses. Jess watches it, and then I come in. She like gives me a recap, and if it seems interesting, I stay and watch it. So
okay,
I like their dynamic.
Series finale, right, this year?
I believe so.
Yeah,
it has.
They're making a big deal, but every radio I listen to or anything streaming, they always advertise this thing.
Yeah.
It's HBO's big show right now because there's no Game of Thrones or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it makes sense, actually. They don't really have anything else going on.
Nope.
Then watched Finished Swarm. I enjoyed that. I was supposed to see Renfield. I'm going to see it on Thursday instead with Nick Cage. I love that. I love that kind of stuff. It's so weird.
I can't.
I love it, man.
He walked by me at the airport.
Who, Nick?
Yeah.
He's such a weird dude.
He is so like he didn't say anything to me. Yeah. He wasn't being rude to me or anything like that. And he walked by me, and I just kind of did a double take, and he had a full-on white beard.
Yeah, he's just a weird guy. Like I
just didn't recognize him either, right? I did a double take. I'm like, wait, that was Nick Cage, and he is like the dude's getting old, obviously, right? And I'm not insulting him in any way, but I didn't recognize him, and it was just because of the thick beard, and I guess just him just getting weathered now in life. And yeah, I had to do a double take to really recognize that was Nick Cage. So it's the same thing with John Travolta too. I had to do a double take.
Yeah, John throws me off.
But yeah, I mean, Resurrection, huh? Get it? Vampire Resurrection. Do you think it was a career?
You get.
Oh man, what am I doing today? I'm just giving away good ones today, huh?
Yeah, good ones. You accidentally did one that made me laugh.
But he hasn't had a hit in a while.
No, he's just trying to like make money.
And do you think this is going to get him back to maybe some mediocre roles?
Nick? Oh, no.
Yeah.
He's done? No, he's done. He's
Okay,
just scraping by now. Like every movie he's making, it's to pay off something. Like he
could be like something like an older guy that apprentices somebody, that kind of role. You've seen the prime character actors become the mentors down the road and they get older.
He's just too niche. He's just too out there now. Okay. Like I like him. He's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I got no issues with him.
But he's not going to be an A-list or anything like that.
No. I meant like that he would get, actual theatrical releases in his movies because he's been doing a lot of B movies, right, for a while. So I'm wondering if this is going to kind of jolt him.
What was the one, the Undeniable Talent of blah, 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 blah?
Yeah, that was a hit, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people praise that movie.
He could do stuff like that, I guess. Those ones where it's so self-aware and meta. Because in the movies himself, and they're basically like Nick Cage is just a fool, and he's just like,
yeah, okay. What else?
That's about it. Slow week. I was sick, so I didn't do much. I sleep most of the time when I'm sick.
You didn't get anything?
Just the Legends.
Okay.
What about
That's
you?
that. Well, okay. So I started off the week with Ted Lasso,
Oh yeah,
and
good call.
I'm getting disappointed, man.
Are you bored of it?
I'm bored of it because season 3 has gone in a different direction than the 1 and 2 were. Like 1 was arguably the best season so far for me, and then 2 was good, but 3 has just really spun off to a different direction. It's more about these side characters than the actual team itself. Because 1 and 2, you had a lot of the characters from the team that they were doing side stories about them, right? Jamie, all the other guys were doing it. And now it's like they're trying to distance themselves away from them and talking about the owner, the marketing girl, and just getting away from the team. And it just feels like, oh, what are we doing here? Like
Yeah.
the success was from the team's characteristic, right? That's where your success came from, the coach. You sprinkle in these side characters as a comic relief and things like that, but the core of it was characters from the team and their stories, right?
Do you
So
like Zava, like those type of
yeah,
like?
yeah. Well, Zava was a little too much on the chin.
Okay.
It got a little annoying after the first episode or two. It's like, yeah, okay, I get it. He's over the top comedy kind of thing, Zoolander type of kind of character, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know, man. It's kind of getting off the rails here. I would definitely like it to hone back into the coach and the team at the core. But we'll see.
Yeah.
There's still a couple more episodes to go. It's not a horrible show by any stretch of the imagination. It's still a pretty decent show. Then I watched Mando, obviously, the second last episode. Tomorrow, oh, sorry, 2 days from now is the finale, and we'll do our take on it on Popcorn Chicken.
It's
And
being hit or miss with people. It's
oh
super
man,
divided. It's super
oh boy,
divided. I'm
it's
lucky
all
as
over
I
the place.
don't I'm not a Star
Yeah,
Wars
you're
guy,
not
so
a hardcore viewer, right? Yeah, you're
so
like a casual viewer.
if something's off, I won't notice. Like if people are
Yeah.
like, "That's not how Mandalorians work. That's not how Mandalore works." Like this is, and I'm like, "Oh,
I
okay."
don't think that's the issue.
No,
I
no,
think
just like
I think for me the issue is they've taken the they've taken the main thing that got them the success and got them the hype,
Mhm.
which is Mando and Grogu, and they've kind of veered away from those two and brought in other characters and kind of gave them more, especially especially the last 3-4 episodes. And I think it takes away from that fun charm that and love that we had with the relationship with Grogu and Din. It kind of takes away from their adventure that they went on,
yeah,
father and son kind of adventure, which a lot of people loved. So it kind of derailed from that. So
it's rough.
uh,
I won't ask you too many questions because you have to
yeah,
save it for the show. But
yeah,
like,
exactly. I'll save it for the
yeah,
Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. Pacific time. We do it. We do a review. It's gonna be fun. So the finale. So speaking of that, the team decided to take the cat out of the bag and tell everybody we're giving it away on Wednesday, the Batmobile. I mean, I didn't really want to do it. I wanted to surprise somebody, but
what did
they're like, no, no,
the?
no. But I'm
Okay,
like,
I was
fine, fine. I went with them. I'm like, so they put it on Instagram. So you can go to our Instagram handle at ANR Universe and have a chance to win the Batmobile from the new Flash movie, the 112 scale Batmobile that Todd McFarlane has for sale. We've got one and we're going to send it out to a winner. All you got to do is come onto our show on Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. and answer a question, and then you have a chance to win. So come down at 9:30 p.m. Pacific time, have a chance to win. If we don't have too many participants coming, then we might do it on IG. We haven't really decided. We'll see how the show goes. It usually is late in the night. A lot of people are not really up this time, and they usually watch the replay. But if we get a decent crowd there coming at the live, then we'll do it there. But I watched that. Then I finally watched a couple of movies. I watched Shazam.
I still have to watch it. What do you think? Like, is it worth checking out at home?
All the way down to the ground. Oh
Okay.
my god, this was not a
Was
good
there
movie.
really like good fight scenes or anything? I'm all about like cool fights. Or is it just like flying headfirst at a big?
Hey, I punched you. You went to the wall. You punched me. I went through another
Hmm.
wall.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my god, it was just a mess. I don't know, man. It was not a good movie. If you're a kid, then yeah, you're probably gonna like this nonsensical stuff. But if you're watching this as an adult, you're just like, what is going on here? Like it's all over the place. It's a mess. It's a
Yeah.
giant mess.
All right.
Apparently they were sponsored by Skittles, so I'll leave it at that. Um, and then I watched a couple other TV shows. I watched Snowfall. I got back into that. The season already ended, but I'm catching up. Well, no, one more episode I believe is left. So the season ends. Trying to catch up on that. So Snowfall's a good show. Another movie that I watched is 65.
Never heard of it.
It got very little love in the advertising department. It came out in I want to say early March or February.
Yeah.
And it's the gentleman who plays the bad guy from Kylo Ren in Star Wars. 65. Look it up. You can look it up right now. And then it's he goes back in time-ish. I don't want to ruin it to anybody, but he goes back to an era, prehistoric era. But he has future tech with him.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting. I'll just put it that way. It's an average movie at best. It's interesting.
As long as it's entertaining, I'll find some like.
I think you'll find it somewhat entertaining.
Okay.
I think you'll find this a little bit more intriguing than Shazam.
Okay.
Yeah. And then everyone's favorite right now, everyone in the world talking about it, the show from Netflix, Beef.
Oh, I didn't finish it.
Man, I'm not into this thing. It had some moments. It had some characters that were interesting.
Yeah.
But most of the time was...
Were you weirded out? Like...
Adam Driver yet. Ryan says, don't waste your time. That movie sucked. Which movie? And don't listen to Ryan. He's the wrong person to ask. Yeah, see? You're just kind of giving away stuff. Don't give it away, man. Come on. Movie's all right. It wasn't that great, but it was all right. Yeah, so Beef... I'm not a fan of it, man. Like, honestly, it's all right. It had moments, but I don't know what everyone's going crazy about. Did you watch it?
I only watched one episode. I can't really make a judgment yet, but
it had moments. There are some cool moments and funny moments, but then there's a lot of parts where it's just slow, and I'm like, oh man, let's move on. Let's go. Like, stop dragging this thing. So yeah. It's all right.
I can see getting bored if there's like a lot. How many episodes is it even?
I believe 8 episodes.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
You could really trim this down to 6 if you wanted to. Yeah, so that's what I watched. What did I get? Well, I've got this here. I believe that you went to the store to look for it, but even though I got one for you.
No, I didn't go. Brad posted it.
Iron Man Extremist. I have one for you already.
Yeah, now I remember. I just have... I've stopped coming and
I'm
going.
looking at the chats. I'm like, what is this guy talking about? I got one for you, and I got one for Brad, and one for myself. And I also got one for a lucky person on our channel. Not today. Not today. But I have an extra one to give away. So this guy's really cool, man. I haven't opened him, but a lot of people talking good things about this guy. So I got him. And then I got this one, which you hate. The Carnage and Spider-Man VHS. Whatever. You hate it. You're like, oh, this is garbage.
It's whatever.
It's a VHS homage. Come on.
Yeah.
It says here, plastic. Oh, it says plastic-free package. You won't be seeing that in a couple months.
You might
get rid of that garbage, right?
They might flip-flop back.
And then, I'm a wrestling guy. So I bought some stuff for my son and myself into the collection. So I finally got a John Cena. I hope you guys can see it. I get it. John Cena. These are title belt rings you put on the actual title belts. You clip them on to give it like an authentic type of look. So you can't see me. So I guarantee you Ryan's going to say something ridiculous right now. I don't see it. I'm just waiting for Ryan to say something. Got that. And then obviously I got this guy. He is the hottest wrestler in WWE right now. He is Roman Reigns. So I got his belt. It's right here. There's circles for his belt. Yeah, my son's really excited. My youngest son, he's just like, yeah, sweet. I get to, decorate the belt. And then I had to get something for myself. Old school WWE title belt. Well, not old school. Like the older title belt. They don't have this anymore. They have the newer title belts. But I got these. I know the shines like blinding people. So I got 2 of these because they're tag team title belts. So you got to get 2. But the thing is, they make you buy them separately, which
Oh, it's
sucks.
not yeah.
But they're the same price, so yeah, about times 2 about that.
What's Ryan talking about? He said,
Oh,
yeah.
you little faith. AI says that Carnage is awesome, D. What say you?
I prefer the other one still.
I still prefer the other one as well.
This one.
Yes. It's got way more detail, man.
The other one's like show accurate, so I get it. Like they didn't do anything wrong.
If you want it to look like cartoon, then yes. It's done its job.
Do you have the Mafex one too?
I have the Mayfair. I even have the older Carnage, the one that came out a long time ago.
I have that somewhere.
Yeah. And then I have the one before that even. So
the Bucky.
I have like 4 Carnages now from Marvel, from spanning over 10 years. But yeah, that's what I got for my haul this week. All right, man. Let's get into it, man. This week's Toy Talk.
Not necessarily toys, but these caught both of our eyes, which I thought was hilarious.
Woohoo!
The assassin from The Simpsons. I don't know, man. Like you're trying to get a pair.
I have a friend of mine who's a huge Simpsons fan, and he just lost his mind when he saw this.
They may or may not be sold out. They made a post saying sold out, but when I went to the website, it still has add to cart. So I don't know. If you want to get some, check out Retro Clothing. They might be there still. I don't know. Like I don't know.
These are display pieces. You do not want to wear these things.
Yeah.
I guarantee the stitching, the glue will come right off. You start walking around with this thing for about 10 minutes.
But the problem is people had other like display shoes as well, and then they put them on at home just to show them off, like the Back to the Future Nikes, and then they just crumble and fall apart because they don't wear them for 15 years. So they're biodegradable basically. Like they will fall apart if you don't break them in. They'll get stiff. They'll crumble.
I think you have to make a decision once you open them up.
Yeah.
Do I wear them right away to break them in? Do I keep them in a box sealed and never open them up as a display purpose? You got to make a decision right away. You can't think about this 6 months down the road, 8 months down the road and say, okay, I'm going to wear them now. Make a decision right away. What do you want to do with it? If it was me, if I had these, I'd put them on in my house in a nice clean floor and see how it felt and then put them on a display thing. I'm not walking out of my house wearing this thing. Right? I am not doing that because I'm a 40-year-old man and people are going to think I'm ridiculous. I'm probably going to lose my job if I walk into the office or something like that with this. But no, this is definitely a great looking, Simpsons homage. It's, assassins, right? Like I love the upside down Nike swoosh there at the top left. Looks so cool.
They're funny. I like them.
Did you get them?
No. Okay.
I
was like, I'll sleep on it. But
yeah, me too. That's what I'm doing. If it's sold out tomorrow, okay, fine. I missed on it, but I'll sleep on it tomorrow and I'll decide if I want to pull the trigger on this or not. But I'm a buddy of mine. He's a huge fan.
I'm leaning more towards like not because I wouldn't wear these. Like I have no.
Oh yeah, I am not buying this to wear this at all.
There's no point of me having these other than to say I have them. So like that's what I mean. Like these are expensive just for something I.
But they're not bad for a customized shoe.
Yeah.
What are they going for? 180?
American. So what? 2?
Yeah. I mean, regular Jordans cost what? 200?
They're not by any means out of the price range you're normally looking at for Nikes here.
I think this is a very reasonable asking. Yeah, my friend of mine, like I said, he's a huge Simpsons fan. He lost his marbles when he saw this. He's like, I have to get these. So I don't know if he got them or not. I'll message him and ask him.
Yeah,
but
hopefully he did.
But I did enable him by sending him the link. So
there you go. He got them. There's no way. As soon as you look at him, and if he's super into the show and likes it, then.
All right. Let me know what in the chat is. Ryan you getting one of these, Ryan? AI. I wonder if these guys will get these.
If anyone, it'd be Bancho, I think.
Bancho? Oh, okay. Okay.
Maybe Omar.
I
can't read that guy. Okay, what else we got? Oh yeah, so I don't understand what this is. It's a
It's sold
authentic.
out, man.
Yeah, I don't understand. So for anyone listening, it is a
I'll tell you why.
re-release,
You go ahead. You say what you got to say. I'll tell
of
you why, though.
McFarlane's Flash, but it's gold label and it's packaged in an exclusive box. It's limited edition. There's only 3,000 of them made. It's all black and yellow, and then grayscale for his skin tone. Yeah, see, I figured you would. I was like,
Lies,
no, no, no.
lies, all lies. It's sold out, and I'll tell you why it's sold out. It has
Right.
nothing to do with people wanting this figure at all. It's scalpers and greedy people who think they're going to flip this down the road and make money out of it because it's an exclusive. That's majority of the reason why it's sold out.
They might have success. I've noticed lately, like on Facebook, I was in a DC group and people were losing their mind for these gold labels. And someone posted like figures we see peg warming here, like in multiples, just abundant amounts, like Robin. And then they're like, oh, I want to sell Robin. I'm asking for 190 or better offer. And
What?
I'm like, 190.
What?
I'm like, you're not going to get anything more than retail. And then they laughed at me. And I'm like, what's everyone laughing? I don't understand. They're like, you're not going to find this. So I went to GameStop and took a picture. And I'm like, there's like 7 here. Like, are you guys crazy? But it turns out this is the world, like the weirdest
Yeah,
situation.
it
where
seems like
we
a hit
get
or
them
miss
here.
locations. Right? Yeah, there's Boncho.
Yeah, see, assassins.
Assassins.
So I don't know. I guess the States doesn't get these as, or they
No,
have.
I think it's I think it's well, this is exclusive, so that's a different. This is only from his store, right?
Yeah, but
But
in general, even like the other
in
ones,
general, I
there's,
think
there's
because I think he caters to Walmart a lot for
yeah,
shipments, and you know how Walmart is, how great they are, in making sure all their stores have them. There's a lot of WalMarts that don't get them at all, or very little of them.
yeah.
It's a hit or miss with Walmart, right? So I think that's what it is. It's location of where these stuff are coming out in certain states, certain parts of US get very little of them, so the demand is more higher there. But you're right though.
I mean, it's just wild to me. Um, that and it's funny because after like, oh, can you send me some? Like, no, you guys were just mocking me
Yeah.
like 2 seconds ago. I'm not helping any of you.
Rest
Oh
in
yeah.
peace, my Batman. What's he
So
talking about?
Amazon canceled a bunch.
Hey, you know, Boncho, you could win 9:30 p.m. on Wednesday night if you show up. There's a chance you can win a Batmobile for free. And then you can send Amazon how you like them apples. The letter right there. So
Where did
all
you
you gotta
order
do is
yours
show
from?
up.
Where'd you order yours from?
You don't gotta know where I order my stuff from.
Yeah. I was like, was it Amazon? Did you get lucky?
I got some dealers. I got some dealers.
Did you get lucky? Everyone's getting canceled left and right.
I'll tell you.
already
I'll
have
tell
yours.
everybody.
No. I'm just kidding. I'm
no. I
kidding.
will tell because he's a great guy and he's a independent store owner, and I want to give him some love. Toy Snowman. A lot of people want to say toynowman.com, but it's toysnowman.com. He ships anywhere in North America. Great guy, Amir. Go check him out. Go and check out all this cool stuff. He gets a ton of awesome stuff. And it's like every month I go to his store, he's adding something new. And I'm just like, this wasn't here. What? Mythic Legions? And it's like every month he's adding something cool. He just gets his store gets bigger. He's got a warehouse now because he just ran out of space in his house storing stuff. So it's a great success. And I've seen him come from like a small store to now a very decent sized store. But the one thing that's remained constant is his customer service, making sure you're taken care of, packaging your boxes. Every figure that I get from him is mint. And I pick standard packaging. Could you imagine if I pick collector packaging, which is like $2 more, something like that? So what's this guy? What's this here? I didn't know there was a Black Flash named Kid Flash. Wow.
Oh yeah, you're way out of the you're way behind. That's like 7 years old now.
But yeah, so if you want to go check out some cool stuff, that's where I got the Batmobile from. I bought it. Actually, I didn't get it for free. I want to make that clear. I paid for it. He didn't sponsor anything. And I said to him, hold this for me at your store. And when we announce the winner, can you directly ship them that Batmobile? And he said, absolutely no problem. So yeah, I mean, great person. Go check it out. If you don't win the Batmobile, Boncho, I would definitely go check him out. His shipments are very reasonable. and quick as well. I usually get stuff. Ryan, toy now, man. Uh, but his shipments are really reasonable too, and he's from the East Coast. So if you are in the New York area, if you're in the East Coast area on Toronto, even you'll probably get it in like 24 hours. Your shipment. They're pretty quick in getting things out there. But yeah, and not a sponsor with us anything. He's just a great guy that I've dealt with for years, and I just want to give him a shout out. All right, sorry about that.
Oh, it's no big deal. Chat it away. What else we got here? Oh yeah, Super 7.
Oh, the debacle.
So I was watching. Well, everyone knows about this now. Lost Cause was talking about this on Saturday. Check them out too. I forgot to mention. I won't get into too much detail. I'm gonna miss Sexy Rat King because he swapped him out with her.
People complained.
Yeah, because it was game appearance instead of the retro appearance. But in my mind, I would have just did an alternate head, which had his like grotesque head sculpt, and then an alternate.
I wonder if you're gonna ever see that ever again.
I hope so. It wasn't a bad looking figure. Like,
well, they're not gonna show that for a while, probably, right?
Probably not. It's a shame though, because the designer like looked at the old figure, tried to mimic the textures. Like he put effort into that. I think the head's just the only thing that turned people off.
I liked it though. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it.
People want their classic look.
Are you gonna get this Casey?
No. I think
because you're like a Casey lunatic. Like you love Casey. I know you do. Don't even lie to me.
I do. He has a little.
If I got that for you, would you take that, Casey?
No. Wow. Maybe. I don't know. No.
Yeah, whatever. Well, I'm trying to be
nice.
I don't know.
I don't know. You know how Super 7 is. You know how Super 7 is. Like on it has.
No, I know that you don't collect the line.
Yeah.
I don't. You've made that very clear to me.
Yeah.
Because I've tried to basically shoehorn into your house.
Yeah. No, get that out of here.
Yeah. But I meant like Casey's, one of your kind of go-to characters you kind of love, right? You've got the mask, I believe, as well, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering, would you get one of these figures just to put in there and say, hey, at least I have one of these guys of Casey from this company?
I'd have to
think. Or is that gonna be weird? It's in your collection and nothing else around it is Super 7.
No, because I do have the like 4 turtles. Like I have the turtles.
Oh, you have the Super 7 turtles?
Yeah. Just the turtles, like just a wave of the turtles. Yeah. So he could still fit in with them. Like it wouldn't be weird at all. But it's just a matter of how much money do I want to give this company when they.
I can get this to you probably for $35 US. What I noticed is just a little tip for everybody out there. If you really like these things, but you're not really crazy about getting them right away, just wait a couple of months. They go on eBay. And usually sellers are trying to get rid of them for even cheaper than retail.
I don't let it support their bad QC. That's like they're just awful at that. They're awful at that. It's hit or miss.
I can't solve everyone's problem.
I know that, Arrow.
I'm not gonna lie. There is some QC issues recently. I'm not gonna get into this right now because there's people out there, oh, you hate them. No, I don't hate them. There's not just me. There's yeah, other people have echoed this too, and I'm just being honest, like, because you're paying $50 to $75 US sometimes for these figures, and yes, the accessories are great, the paint job is great, but if the figure is breaking or not articulating well because you've constructed and engineered this terribly, people have a right to get mad, and I've had issues with some of them, and other people have too, but that's for another day. I still like the way they look. They look really cool. I mean, Leo with the guitar. Like, I don't even know when I'm going to get that from NECA. Right? I don't even like. I want NECA to start giving me other suited turtles. Like, I want to see Mikey in a Hawaiian shirt from NECA. Like, when are they going to get to that stage?
Yeah.
Right. But don't get me wrong, though. I love what they're doing right now in terms of giving us villains and stuff like that. 2-packs. The last round of 2-packs are great.
Do you think they'll ever do that though, or they're like, nah, Super 7 can handle it?
Well, why would they not? I mean, you've got the licensing; just keep pumping them out.
Yeah,
like you can even make them removable. So if people didn't get Mikey for the 9th time that they released it already for you, then you can still have Mikey, right? But yeah, I mean, I think I really want to see NECA do some of this, different takes on these characters. But yeah, are they who is she again?
Karai.
Karai. Okay.
Shredder's tuning. Ryan Carl. He's trying. I've done that where you try to tag someone's name and you just keep messing up, so you give up.
I just say their name. I don't even bother. It says I don't. AI says I don't pay for fancy boxes and shady QC.
I like their display. Like I do like their boxes. Like I like.
I don't know what
period.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
Like display wise, those are cool boxes. But if you open them and the joints have air bubbles in them and they snap to pieces, and no, that's no good.
The way I see it though is I can't go and hate on something or talk negative about something if I don't have it in my own hands. That's why it is. So I buy them. I'll spend the money. If I get burned, I get burned. That's fine. But at least I can tell people I have it in my hands. This is not good.
Yeah.
Right. Not like, oh, I just read it off someone's post. I rather make sure it's in my hands before I make a decision to go and say the company's not doing a good job. He's had too many Bud Lights. Oh man. All right. Cool.
What else we got here? Oh, so April's takeover.
How did she become a turtle?
I never read these comics.
I'll just see that squirrel in a figure form. That'd be pretty cool.
But like if you zoom in,
yeah,
you can see that. Yeah, so
yeah.
I'm assuming it's this. Like, makes sense. This is all we got so far. I assume you'll get it because it's NECA, and yeah.
I'm all about that.
Anyone listening, it is a close-up of a render of a Ninja Turtle. The belt has a question mark over it, but you can see an A behind it. And it's April's month of figure reveals. So the first one we got was look at the 80s design, like her classic perm and all that. And now we have this one.
I think you can go to their social media handle and see the pictures as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where they announced it. I still haven't got the Baby Turtles pack. That's the only one I haven't got yet.
Is it in shipment or are you actually?
No, I never got a chance to even get it. I think Ryan was trying to help me get it, and nobody else could find it either. But I have a feeling they're going to sell it from their store very soon as well.
Yeah.
I think they're waiting for the 6-month period and then they're going to sell it on their site because there was a lot of angry people about the lack of Baby Turtle accessory set. Are you gonna get? Oh yeah, what am I talking about? You don't collect this stuff.
Not the tunes.
Yeah. I'm still shocked to this.
Yeah, right.
I can't get over it. I just can't.
Otherwise, I'd have like 70 more boxes.
I know. I just can't. I don't know. It's weird. Speaking of weird,
the Skrull 2-pack, we got the Queen, and I forgot his name. It's an amalgamation of Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Black Bolt. Yeah. People were concerned that you wouldn't get Spider-Woman's head sculpt, but you do. The downside is it's a 2-pack. So
they give you the good, but they give you the bad. Yeah. They're like, yeah, we're gonna give you what you want, but you're gonna have to buy 2 of him.
Yeah. And it is just a re-release of the old figure. But end of the day, if you missed out on her and you were excited to get her, you'd have to pay what, $80?
No update at all? Not even like paint?
I mean, they could make better paint applications, I guess, but it's still the exact. It's exact. It looks the exact same to me. Even the arms are single jointed.
Missed opportunity here.
People were saying that double jointed arms wouldn't work with the wings, but the Amazing Spider-Man has it, so I don't see why not.
Did you go and fight those people?
No, I was just like,
okay, because you do that, right? I turn on my phone and I go to these chat rooms and I just see you already full on battle armored, ready to rock.
And just, no, I'm so nice about it. I'm just like
carving people up and calling them names, and I'm like, oh my god, this guy's gonna get us canceled.
I'm not, because I don't use my real name. So
it says D right there.
That's not my name. My name's
not D. I'm sorry. Oh man, okay. Are you gonna get this?
I mean, Brad wanted it, so I said I'd split it with him.
I didn't ask if Brad wanted it. I asked if you wanted it.
That's the only way I'm getting it. Is
Oh,
splitting it
you're
with Brad.
splitting it up with him.
Yeah,
Not splitting up, but splitting it up with the packaging with
just the package. Me and him
Okay.
have broken up, so we're taking our
I know.
collective
I've been hearing
pieces
him.
to
He's
put.
been messaging me and telling me about it. I'm gonna get 2 of these because I'm
Are you?
I'm gonna see the pictures on the left and the right. It's exactly what I'm gonna do. So
Okay.
cape on and cape off on the other one, and then Spider Woman, and then the scroll one. Okay.
I mean, I like scrolls. I might be the only person in the world who does. So, like, I have no problem taking the dude.
Yeah, why not? I'll do it. I'll take 2 of these. Thank you.
Yeah. What else we got here? Oh, Storm Liu Kang action figure.
Liu Kang.
I feel like we've seen him before, but this might be a exclusive recolor.
Are they gonna give us that giant dragon?
Yes.
Oh
You get
my
the dragon
god,
with it.
that
You
is
get the dragon
awesome.
with it. I think the one before was like green and scaly, like it looked like a dragon. So this one is just translucent, like flame effect.
Yeah,
Dragon.
this looks crazy. Can you imagine, like, if you put like a lighting behind it for a picture?
Yeah,
it would look awesome. That's a pretty decent price too. But I don't collect Storm collectible Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But I'm very jealous of them because I do collect the Street Fighter line and I get very few. I just got Balrog after like 3 years of waiting for him. But I'm jealous of those guys because they get a ton of Mortal Kombat characters. For whatever reason, Street Fighter is like 1 per year, people. That's all you're going to get. 1 per year. Sorry. And meanwhile, Mortal Kombat gets like 5 every month. It's crazy. They got like 1 million Sub-Zeros and Scorpions.
Those
like
are their,
whatever version
guys.
you
Those
ever
are the
thought of
go-to
is there.
Yeah.
It's insane. But he looks really cool.
Yeah. Anyone listening, Omar posted Hobby Link Japan, put their amazing Yamaguchi.
They're everywhere. Big Bad
Moon Knight.
Toaster.
Moon Knight pre-orders came up. So I'm going to pre-order those.
I'm sorry, what not?
Oh, the amazing Yamaguchi Moon Knight, the Revel Tech one. Those went up for pre-order. I can pose them, so I like them. Yeah. I can bend them to my will.
I saw 78 playing with the Black Panther and his knees like got a huge spike sticking out. I'm like, get out of here.
I love these things.
Yeah, they pose well, but they look weird, man. They sticking out this thing on the left.
That's why I get armored ones.
Yeah.
Strictly armored characters. That's why when you're like, are you getting the Spider-Man? I'm like, nope. He's supposed to be.
I'm gonna get the Flash too, though.
Oh, are you sure? You're gonna have those knees.
I know they are, but I'm gonna keep them in the running pose.
Okay.
At least bendable as possible. Because the effects look cool. I'm gonna give it that. I like the effect on them, and I mean, when am I gonna get 6-inch Flash? Are they 6-inch?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because McFarlane ain't doing it for me, so that's the only way I'm gonna get a Flash and Reverse Flash at 6-inch size.
Let me.
That's the only reason.
I mean, he's so armored that like he can fake it. Like he just looks like.
Hey, that looks actually pretty good, man.
Yeah, like I don't mind this.
Does Amy have them?
I don't know. I didn't want to start shopping during our shows.
Yeah, let's not do that during our show. Let everybody else buy it, and then we're waiting and it's sold out by the time we get off.
Yeah. What else we got here? Oh, so Diamond Select Toys, Darkwing
Look
Duck.
at the statue. It looks so awesome.
Yeah, I was concerned, and they're like, we're gonna add cuts after, but it's Diamond Select cuts. So I don't know. It's hit or miss with those guys too.
He's gonna be like 6 inches tall. We'll be out of scale as well.
I do love Darkwing Duck though.
Hey, yeah, I mean, if you don't have a Darkwing Duck, then there you go. Right?
Yeah, and they have Negaduck action figure as well. Comes with his
name
bomb.
is Negaduck?
Yeah, negative. It's his polar opposite. Now you see there's an episode where Darkwing gets his good side and his evil side split into 2.
Yeah.
And then later on he comes back by himself. They don't explain how or why, but yeah, there you go. You got him with his machete, his chainsaw, his bombs, bazooka. And then there were toys before, like the Saturday morning crew.
Nice.
That's
me and Chris.
The Beast Kingdom. Oh yeah, that's the show.
Yeah. The Saturday morning crew. When you said that, it's just me and Chris. Okay, that's all it is.
Saturday morning crew. What is it? Mighty Mornings.
Mighty Mornings.
Was it? Is it once a month? Is it bi-weekly? Like how do you
Bi-weekly,
bi-weekly? There you
8:30
go.
a.m. Pacific time. We just did one on Saturday.
Yes.
It was one of our favorites, actually. We did the X-Men. The X-Men
That's a good one.
cartoon.
That was a good choice.
We actually gave away a 3-pack X-Men figures from the new
Who won it?
the
Who
new
won it?
Storm. Who won it? That was a good question. Shooter. Something Shooter.
Shooter McGavin.
Yeah, Shooter McGavin. He came on, said hi to us, and he answered our question.
Nice.
Yeah, he's I don't want to say his real name, but
No,
Shane
that's it.
Shooter. Shane Shooter was his handle. And he messaged me, and we're gonna send that off to him. It's a 3-pack of the new yellow and blue Forge, Jubilee, and Storm. That 3-pack. So he won it, and it was cool. Wait, now what? What now? Can't wait for the Disney Plus Dark Green reboot.
Yeah, so I watched DuckTales, and
yeah.
he did have a cameo, and I'm assuming he's gonna get a spin-off.
Yeah, DuckTales was all right.
I liked it. I like
I still like my wholesome one from the original.
Yeah. So we have Mondo Gambit.
Hot off the press, baby.
You have any of these or no? Too big.
Too big.
Fair. I saw the Wolverine.
He looks really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a no guy.
I do like the alt heads. Yeah, this ponytail look, one with his exoskeleton like mask, Mystique half face. And he comes with the accessories that he normally comes with in every rendition. The playing cards with the 3 shooting out.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine we got all this stuff with the Marvel Legends one?
I mean, the Mafex was pretty good.
No, I'm not. Mafex, that one is like, mwah.
Is that
your the creme de la creme of figures? There is one of the greatest figures ever made.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Marvel Legends. If they
I can't picture that because they won't do anything like this ever. So, no, I can't picture it.
They might not even give you hands.
Yeah,
just floating cards that come with them.
I'm very lucky where I'm very picky and choosy with the character. Like I have to enjoy the character for me to buy it. And honestly, if Marvel did import figures, I would just do that every single time. But I don't want to wait 70 years to complete a team.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because that's just what happens if you wait the Mafex out.
Yeah, same with Mezco, right?
Yeah, but he looks good.
Have we gotten the Mezco Gambit yet? Nope.
Yeah. There was one a while ago, but he didn't. They took liberties with his design. So, if you want a screen accurate, comic accurate version, it's not the Mezco one.
I still think I have the Mafex one right here sealed.
Yeah.
I think it's still. Well, I bought 2 of him. Kept one sealed. Actually, I think I gave one away too, as well as a gift.
Yeah, you did. That was a prize one.
Yeah, and to this day, one of the best. Very little to complain about him. Are you gonna get this?
No, I don't do these Mondo ones.
I think they're over $150, right?
Yeah, and they're just huge, and I don't know. How
I mean, they'll go really well with the Hot Toys. Right, if someone's collecting Hot Toys.
Yeah, like he's a good display piece. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What shocks me is they didn't put actual metal as a pole. It's still looking plastic. Like chrome that out.
Well, they got the cartoon aesthetic, so they just went simple.
I actually bought chrome staff.
Oh, from Can of Beams or no?
I can't remember where, but I bought 4 of them.
Yeah.
One for Nightwing, one for him, and one for Robin. So, yeah.
Oh, speaking of Nightwing, that got pushed back again.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Every time I see an email, I'm like, oh, sweet, a shipping email. Or like a good news email. Like, sorry, your date has changed. And I don't even remember when it was supposed to come out. Like, maybe it was supposed to be April, but now it's the end of May. And I assume that's just a placeholder as well.
It's June. It's June. We'll see. All right, what else we got?
So these Invincible figures, also Diamond Select. Not really into them. That's okay.
Why hasn't an import company picked this up yet? I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Like seriously, you could make 1 million figures from that show.
I know, like Bandai has done the boys and NECA has done the boys. I'm surprised no other company has picked because it's so like bloody and grotesque.
Yeah.
You get
What?
those details.
How
Like
is that stuff?
NECA would have a field day with those types of.
Yeah, I would definitely want this.
I have nothing to say about it.
Oh, I was way off. $215 US. That is
Holy.
limited week long order. I'm saving that money in my pocket. You getting these? I know
No.
you love Diamond Select.
Oh yeah, I have. Maybe they're all Spider-Man related. Like all of them are just Spider-Man in some form.
Did you get the Red Hulk?
No,
Okay.
I did get the Banner Hulk.
Yeah, I picked up the Red Hulk. I don't know. I wanted something to fight the Green Hulk.
It's funny because his articulation and design is like perfection. And I'm like, why can't you just do this normally, you guys? Just
because they're probably independent companies that they go contract out.
Yeah.
And then they, pay them and then they bring it into their fold and give it a little touch up and say it's theirs. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. It's just hit or miss. Like their engineering's crap. And then you get these beautiful ones like Hulk. I'm like, oh, sweet. They've updated it. Maybe I'll jump back in. And then no, the next one's just garbage as well. Like, okay. I could save my money.
Like I was hoping SH Figure Arts would pick these guys up because I will be all over them.
Yeah.
I love
look, even in their box, like she's decapitated, her arms and legs are ripped off. Those are her alternate pieces, just limbs.
Yeah.
Like imagine the detail you could have with other companies.
I love this show. It's one of my favorite shows, and I can't wait this fall. It's coming back. Oh man, all over this.
Should be good.
What in the world?
So we got these
fish fillet.
Another Fury Toys. It's Abyss Force. So you have this dude here, and then the 3 sharks I was showing the other day.
Oh, I thought these were yours.
No. I wish they were mine.
Okay. You gotta unlock your phone.
I thought I was trying to.
That's your alarm telling you to buy figures. Oh, that's your phone telling you you haven't bought these figures yet. D.
Unlock it, and go buy.
Unlock and buy toys right now.
Reminds me of Street Shark, so you know I'm buying these.
Yeah. Oh, I know that.
I mean, self-explanatory. You know how I feel about these things.
Are they for a pre-order already?
No, they're not. They were just showing them off.
Okay. Hey, good for Fury Toys, man. I love their crocodile. I mean, it's got some issues, but hey, for the price, you're getting a really nice figure. I think.
Like the neck turning. Is that what?
Yeah.
I have to swap out the neck.
Why do I have to swap out the neck?
Well, the what in box, like, oh sweet, it's on a ball joint, and then I tried to turn it, like, the heck is going on, and what's these extra pieces, and then just alternate necks. The bear you pre-ordered or no?
Yeah.
So they're giving free armor pieces with those, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Like additional accessories.
Cool. But I ordered a pre-order for, I think, from Big Bad Toy Store.
Okay, I don't know then. I just saw a post today, so
okay. Maybe I'll cancel and go with these guys then.
Yeah. But yeah, cool. They look fine.
Yeah, they look pretty fun.
It's all about quality control. So I'll wait and see. And then I saw some more Super Saiyan 5 pictures.
Holy hairs, Batman. My God, this is crazy. Now it's just getting out of hand. How does it even stand up?
It has a tail. And then
no, it can't because it got a little stand behind it. See it?
Oh yeah.
There's a stand behind it. It can't stand on its own.
It could.
It can't. Stop it.
How is Super Saiyan 3?
I have level 3 SS.
Yeah, does he stand or no?
Heck no. That thing falls down in 2 seconds.
You just gotta pose it correctly. You know when you have to tilt it forward a little bit? Like that.
Imagine stepping on it. Oh, been there, done that. I used to have a smaller collecting room, and I've done that.
Yeah, see, Ryan, if you balance them correctly, they will stand. You just gotta like position them in a very specific way.
Don't you believe this guy? After all he's been saying all night, you believe this guy?
Say what you will about Ryan, but he's not a liar.
Oh.
He's a lot of things.
Oh,
a deviant,
okay.
A degenerate, but hey, Nightmare.
Hello, Nemo.
Looks pretty cool. I don't know if I would want it, but he looks cool. This thing's just wild. Oh,
Yeah.
you might have given up on this line because it's the larger ones.
Yeah, no, I just wanted Optimus and Megatron. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, that makes sense though. Like you got
Yeah.
your two opposing forces. They're
Yeah.
huge. Like, what are you gonna do with a whole team of like 12-inch Transformer
Where are
figures?
you gonna put them? No, they're just nice things to put in in a shelf by itself. Um, I'm a straight shooter, no Bud Lights.
Yeah, see, he does. He's no liar. Ryan just says it. Ryan says it how it is.
Mm-hmm. Where's that
When they
meme? Where's that meme? Prove it. Anyways, DLX. They
if
do a
they
good job though, man. I will
yeah
say, for the price, like my Optimus and Megatron, they did a great job in the way they built that thing. It's solid. I mean, you can chuck this on a wall and it'll go right through the wall, man.
yeah
It is solid built. And for the price point, I couldn't believe it. Right? So I mean, this looks cool. It looks all right.
I hope they just do the smaller version, the
Yeah,
MDLX.
you
Because
know,
I do
make them.
want the Autobots. Like I want a
Oh, of
team of the
course, yeah, of
Autobots. So
course.
if they do the smaller ones, I'll do it.
You know
I
they
think
will.
I
They
think
will.
the only one passed on is Cliff Jumper. I don't need any dead people on my Autobots team.
Ooh.
So
Ooh.
no.
Just a negative here. Okay.
He had like 2
I'll
seconds
wait
of
till
screen
like I
time.
told you, I've said it before. I'll wait till it goes on sale. Then
Yeah,
I'll
that's
buy
fair.
it.
Actually, that's fair.
If it's like 30, 40 bucks off, okay, done.
Yeah.
I'll pull the trigger. Rodimus is coming out, right?
Yeah. I think we pre-ordered him.
Hot Rod or Rodimus? Rodimus, right?
Yeah. No, it's Hot Rod.
Oh, you know what they're gonna do to us.
They're gonna they can make
You
you
know
get
what they're gonna do to us. I want to see how Ultra Magnus looks.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Oh, I only saw the they did the prototype.
Yeah,
Right?
Starscream. They showed Starscream.
And they showed a corner of Ultra Magnus.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So they didn't have full painted pictures
Man,
yet.
these guys got me excited for Transformers again, man. Like, that's good. I like that. Like coming out one at a time after a little bit of a break. Kind of helps my wallet out too, right?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. It is Rodimus. My bad.
Oh, it's Rodimus. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. They didn't screw us over like
No,
that.
you need to buy two. You need to buy
Yeah. No. This one has different colors. His face is more mature.
Then we
Okay,
have
good.
this in the robot world still. These are tiny, so I'm guessing
You're gonna get this for your table.
I don't know, man.
How could you not? Look at that wingspan.
It does look cool.
Yeah, see, AI says my 3-0 Transformers are some of my favorite figures in my collection. Absolutely, man. They knock it out of the park. Even their the Power Ranger stuff. They look really good too.
I've only seen them in display cases, like at stores. Oh, you got them.
I have all of them at the top there.
Are you gonna get a like detail for something or?
I can't even find the glass panels. Yeah, I've tried. IKEA, I think, discontinued these glass aluminum panels.
Oh, for the Billy? Yeah, for the Billies.
Billies, yeah. So ridiculous.
So you can't buy them separate. You have to buy them with the doors now. And it's not double, it's triple the price. So they discontinued the doors, but are making you buy the shelves with the doors.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I noticed that because I was looking on IKEA and I'm like, hey, the doors are back. I'm like, oh, no, it's not. They're making you buy the shelves with the doors included now, but they raised the prices.
I want to go talk to them and say, what if I've already bought the shelves? Can I get the doors? Sometimes I do it. They'll let you do it.
I mean, I don't see why not.
Okay. Well, we're getting off topic here. But if you
it's still on topic.
Sorry, if you are a collector, I recommend going this route as well. It's really cool to do these. The glass doors really help keep the dust off. And the Billy bookshelves, you can keep adding them. There's different sizes, but the doors are what's really cool about them. It's just clap them on, don't have to worry about dusting them, because if you got open bookshelves, man, that dust gets up there real fast. And it sucks if you've got them all put up places nicely, and then you have dust and you have to dust it all. And good luck, because it's going to come all down.
Yeah.
So
that's what I had to do.
I put LED strips inside. I put the Phillips ones. You can do whatever you want. There's so many ways to set up your DDoS shelves. So these actually, they come apart in pieces too. That's really nice.
But there's just a super tiny Megazord. So it would be cool just for a just thing, like you said. I'll probably do it.
I enabled you.
Probably do it. That's all it took. That's all it
They
took.
look cool, man. I'm telling you, they look pretty cool. For a small little set, I mean, heck, I might even do it too. I enabled myself.
Oops, accidental enabling. We're still on the. Oh yeah, it was the Power Rangers feed. So here's my thing. So like years ago, they're like, "Oh, this is an NFT exclusive. You need to buy the NFT to get this for $199.99." And then today, the pre-order for this same thing is $179.99 for the June release. So I don't understand exactly what the NFT thing was about.
NFTs of all, nobody cares about NFTs anymore.
Yeah. So why did they make such a big deal about it, saying it was an exclusive?
Because of hype.
Yeah, and then they sold out. I knew this would happen too. I was like, "There's no way they're not going to re-release this thing," and they did. So anyone who missed out on this ugly gold Megazord, you can go get one for that.
The NFT would have devalued this figure. Oh
man. I saw the regular colored one in GameStop, and it just looked brittle. Like it didn't seem like it was good quality. You know, you'd have that like marbly silver plastic, and it felt like hollow and cheap.
Yeah, no thanks.
I'm not saying it is cheap. I'm not saying it will break or anything. It just didn't look good to me, considering all the like Soul of Chogokin ones we have and the Bandai ones. And then they also
another Power Ranger. I have no idea who it is.
Turbo Red Ranger.
Oh, Turbo. Yeah, didn't the Turbo one come with the rocket launcher?
I don't know. There's
I thought it was.
Might be time. It might be Time Force.
Oh, maybe yeah.
They're all blending into each other. So yeah, the Turbo Red Ranger. I don't know how I feel about. I mean, it is accurate, I guess. How they like paint the lines on.
They just get a Gundam marker.
Like this dude. This is supposed to be like raised armor.
Yeah,
but they just drew it with like a Sharpie.
They're gonna buy you. They'll make you buy the Ultra Deluxe version.
Oh, with the
double
belt.
jointed everything.
Yeah. So anyone who liked Turbo, apparently it was hated. I didn't know that until I was grown. Yeah, Nightmare Nemo said the same. Should be molded. I agree, but they don't do that.
Nope.
You got the Lightspeed Rescue Blue Ranger.
Hey, he looks pretty funky.
His I don't know if it's accurate to the dude's face, so I'm not gonna
he looks
take
like
any
that,
shots.
That robot from that show, the alien, the robot that went with the family out in space. What's it called again? Lost in Space?
Oh.
It looks like that. It looks like this head looks like that. Giant glowing head. That's so weird.
It does. It does look kind of weird. The eyes kind of derpy too. I don't know if it like rip this guy to shreds, but the Hasbro messed you up, buddy. We didn't do anything here. Yeah, see, it's his eye. Like it's like down a little bit. Poor dude. Just leave the helmets on for that guy. And then you have RPM Yellow Ranger. So it is what it is. Oh, hi.
My God. Hey, you thought my jokes were bad? Look at this guy.
Yeah, they went from like this to this. Like that is night and day. It's night and day. So stay tuned and you can win one of these guys.
I'm not even going to say anything to that.
We have
that's what I'm talking about right here.
Minotaur. He's cool. I like this one.
Yeah. This is gonna go in my collection. Bring it on. By the way, this is all because they're hyping up the Netflix on the 19th, right? The show, the reunion, the big reunion's coming on Wednesday, which is a weird day to drop it.
That is a stupid day. That's just awful day.
It's the day of Mandalorian's finale too. Like, why would you pick that day
to try to compete?
Like what? But anyways, cool. I'll take this.
And then we got Rita.
This really annoys me.
Because you got one before?
Yeah,
They've released her twice now. Single pack and 2-pack, right?
Yeah, right.
This face is more emotive. Like,
didn't understand that.
Again with this thing. I'm gonna turn
I'm
this
telling
off.
you to buy figures. I'm telling you, see.
I didn't.
Turn this thing off. But I'm confused why they didn't give you the robot head. Because I saw in the trailer there's a Robo Rita. So I would assume like make this different by including
Wait, this
that.
one. I thought this one came with it though.
I don't think it comes with the robot head.
Okay.
I thought it just came with just these two alternate faces.
No, I thought it came with the robot head too.
Well, if it does, then sweet. This is a picture from the trailer.
I'll buy it because then I can just put this on. Then it'll be two different Ritas, right? I wonder if they put this on her because she just really looks really old, or maybe the one that was playing her passed away. I don't know. I have no idea.
I guess in universe we'll find out the reason. Do you have the other two versions of her?
Yeah, I have both.
Oh, yeah, both. Okay.
I even have a third sealed.
Oh, you have three for. Yeah, I can see. That's my face I make actually. Oh, God. Oh.
You didn't make that today. Why you gonna lie?
Yeah. No, you
didn't make that today. You laugh.
You did good today. I'll give you that.
Oh, hey, none of my dad jokes. That's what brings the ratings here. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, Dad.
All right. What else we got?
So Cobra Kai.
If my son saw this, my youngest son saw this.
Oh, he's still into it. He's still into it.
My son is obsessed with the show. He watches every episode. I think he can say the lines by now.
What season are they even on?
5? I want to say 5. I've lost track of it. I fell off it after season 3. I was like, okay, this is getting a little ridiculous.
So weird. They're doing crossovers with everything. Like this.
Why not? Why not? Right?
This didn't need to be a thing.
They've got the licensing. They're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Anything to make money. Well, where's Ralph Marciato? What's his name? Marciato?
Oh, they'd have to pay top dollar for him.
Oh, so they haven't. Oh,
oh.
So they have not released one of the main characters yet.
I guess not. I've seen him in like this. Didn't they do like a Street Fighter version or a Ninja Turtle Cobra Kai? Like they've done those.
What color do you think he's gonna be?
White.
White.
Yeah.
Look at that. We said both said white at the same time. Oh man.
I was trying to see if Rita came with an alt head, but I don't see anything, man.
Okay.
I hope for your sake she does, just to like change it up a little bit.
Look at this customizer. Those plain double arms will be getting used somewhere else.
Yeah, you absolutely are correct, sir.
Well, oh, he said, "Nah, Daniel's son was the first wave of this one." I didn't even know.
Oh, so he was the white crane. I don't know where I was.
I have no idea where this came. This is the first time seeing this.
Yeah.
Look at us on top of things.
No, Street Fighter blew them out of the water, so my recollection went straight to the Street
Those
Fighter.
are garbage too.
Those are too, yeah.
Oh, flimsy and garbage.
Yeah, Rita comes with just the alternate heads, but no robot head.
Okay.
But still good. Good for your desk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think we're rounding off. So you get ones with the morphers now. Ones with the morphers
so annoying.
now.
My third Green Ranger already.
Yeah.
So annoying.
Oh, and the candle, and it's the deluxe ones. They can actually do the poses.
Ridiculous that I have to spend this.
And then you got the Red Ranger, but the shield comes off, and you can adjust the straps so they fit on the females. Because Kimberly Ward in the Boom comic,
the red looks so nice.
The red looks nice. The shield looks insanely better than the other one. I hope so. Probably. I know people were complaining about that.
You know, I got the sword, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna do a short on YouTube, so look out for that.
Do you have the dagger as well, or no? Just the sword?
Just the sword. Man, I ain't gonna go all out on that.
You might have to.
Sword is all I need.
I know Jason was your guy, though. You didn't even care about Tommy.
No, I didn't say. I didn't like Tommy when he first showed up, but he warmed up to me when he became the White Ranger.
Okay.
Yeah. Making it look like I hate the man. Rest in peace.
And then
pinless bucks. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and then
tell me about it. Tell me about it.
They got the Gundam marker belts.
So frustrating, and they cost more too. They're only $24 Canadian when they were coming out here.
Yeah. What are they at 40 something now?
Almost double. Crazy. Nightmare Nemo says Kim looks tall in this pic.
She's standing.
Yeah.
She's standing normally. They're
Yeah, these
crouching.
guys are a little bit bent over, hunched over a little bit.
And then what else we got? And then last but not least for Hasbro, we've seen this before, but you got the packaging.
Monica Rambeau.
Got Rambo, Captain Marvel, and Secret Wars Doctor Doom.
Look at you segueing in, huh? I see you. Well, come on, you know what you're gonna say next. Don't even go there.
Yeah. On an unrelated note, we have this trailer that dropped. This trailer
I saw that from a mile away. Oh, speaking of hot garbage.
Hey now.
I don't care. You know me. I'll say it like it is.
We don't know if it's bad.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm just kidding. It's.
You want to make a wager on this?
It's the most disliked Marvel trailer so far.
No. She is the middle one. Is the most disliked. The other two are people.
No,
Sorry.
I mean that. Yeah, you're right.
People aren't hating on the other two on the outside here. They're hating on her, and she's like, I wonder why. Why do they hate me? Well, every time they ask you about Miss Marvel, you just seem to not give a shit. So obviously they don't give a shit about you anymore. She doesn't embrace the character. She thinks it's like I was the chosen one, and she's demanding things from day one. Like you started off as a and a whiny, a brat complainer, and then you're wondering why people are not liking you. They even took her out of her own movie here and just added 2 other people to soften the blow.
Yeah, the trailer felt like a Disney Plus show. Like I didn't get.
It was bad, man. There's a scene
cinematic.
where you see the young, what's her name, Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
You see her spinning in a astronaut outfit.
The suit. Yeah.
And she slows down to the window where
you can slow down in space, sir. I'm just.
Yeah, if you have jetpacks.
She has
nothing. There's no propulsion, nothing. She just slows down. She goes, "Hi, Nick," and I was just like, "Oh my god, this is so cringe."
I knew you'd like that, so I took screenshots for you.
Yeah, see, so cringe. I don't know what's going on with this. Like, every year we do our fundraiser, our food bank thing, right around November, December. This is coming out in November, and we are not doing this movie as a fundraiser. We're going to do another movie. She was flapping her arms. Yeah, there you go. That's going to stop you in space. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know what to say about it, man.
I swear to God, if I was talking to Christopher, and we were like, how are they going to get rid of her? Because she doesn't want to be here. Nobody wants her. A lot of people don't like her. So what are they going to do? And he's like, well, what if they actually have, her losing her powers to Rogue? Like, is that how they're going to get her out of the movie or the actual MCU? And I said, if that happens, I will stand up in the theater and clap.
I don't think they're going to go that route, like at all.
I hope they go that route because I will stand in the theater and clap.
That's too on the nose, and they don't have a history of like source material following. So, but I'd be very surprised if they do that. But I don't know. Like this trailer, I didn't think anything of it.
They're gonna buy out the theaters, Disney. That's what they're gonna do.
It was just a non-threatening, non-factor. I'm gonna forget about this trailer after I see it. Like this, I don't know. I don't care enough about it to hate it even. Like it's just nothing to me.
That's not good.
No, that's
not good. Like I'm not disliking the actual character in the comics. I like the characters in the comic. I have no problem with that.
She's more appealing.
All 3 of them serve a different purpose in different eras. Right? Yeah. And I'm totally fine with that. I just don't think they. And what is this?
The Krees. What do you mean?
What happened to Kang?
No, Ronan, you mean, right?
No,
Ronan
no,
the
but like,
Accuser.
aren't we supposed to get Kang involved now?
Oh no, this is a
Like,
no.
why are we going back to these guys?
Because not every movie has to tie in. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay with like side movies. The same way I don't think Guardians of the Galaxy will have anything to do with Kang
We're gonna
either.
have cats, so you're probably just gonna watch it because cats are in.
Cats are there, so I'm all in.
Yeah, you're
The
all in.
Flarkins.
You're probably gonna bring your cats too to the theater. It'll have them in the duffel bag in the back, right?
I don't like
Is she
entangle.
supposed to be Ronan the Abuser? This is so look at the way these guys are dressed. It looked like, oh my
I mean, to
goodness.
be fair, the Kree looks stupid in comics too. So this isn't any.
But
This
this is
isn't.
even more stupid.
This isn't out of the.
Why are all the main characters here? They're all female. I don't
Yeah.
know. The main guy died, right? I guess, right?
In the comics, her sister's an accuser at the moment, so maybe they're trying to make it. I don't know. I don't really care enough to like even like think
Well,
about.
whose sister isn't now the leader? I mean, Shang-Chi's sister's the leader now. This every movie has the sister's the leader now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying this is her sister. I'm just saying in the comics, Carol's sister
Probably
became...
is. I mean, that's why she's probably pissed. But then shouldn't she take that out on the Guardians?
For what?
Right?
Who,
like
her?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Like, I don't even...
Because the Guardians killed her brother, right?
No. I mean, like, Captain Marvel's sister. Like, they were on good terms. Yeah, like,
okay.
Carol's sister.
Danvers.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hate it. I didn't like it. I'm just like, this looks like it was...
That's a spicy
yeah, I'm
right there. That's a spicy... Stay tuned, Ryan. Stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say. Stay tuned. We're about to take the wrappers off that one. Anyways, yeah, I'm not going to be watching this. This is the one Marvel movie that I will not be watching in theaters. So I'll let you take it away and tell me what you think of it. I'll wait till it comes on D- or Disney Plus, whatever you call it.
Oh, I don't think I'm seeing this either.
Oh, you're not seeing this either?
I don't know. If my mom decides to go...
You know what we should do? We should take some of our lackeys here at ANR, and we should pay them to force them to go.
Here, go.
Yeah, we should tell some of the guys and the editors here, you guys have to go watch this movie. That's what we're going to do, D. We're going to do that. We're going to force them to go.
Just
Somebody has to go from the team.
Just her. Like, I know even in the comics, Carol Danvers was like awful sometimes, especially during the Civil War. But she still has her fun moments. Like, she's still visually cool to like watch. But she's just like uptight. Like, I'm like, what is your problem? Like, let's go watch.
It's all that Nissan commercial money, boy. It's that
like,
Nissan commercial money.
Rambo was fun. Kamala was fun. She just has a stick up her butt.
That young kid,
yeah,
has more enthusiasm for who she is in the movies than Brie does. That young
she knows
kid,
her stuff.
Yeah, she respects and admires and loves where she is right now in life. And Brie couldn't be even nowhere near. She doesn't even care that she's getting paid millions to be a superhero in a funny, ridiculous, whatever you want to call it, a movie. She doesn't care. And every time she's asked on the red carpet, she's like, if they want me, I'll come back. It's like, what? That's how you kind of represent? Why did you want to be a leader of the Avengers? People are not going to look up to you. Young kids are not going to look up to you. Yeah, so November 10th, I think, comes out, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll mark that day as the death of Disney. The death of Marvel.
I mean, it will probably be fine. I don't know. I said, I thought this was a Disney Plus show. I thought it...
Well, this scene is from the Disney Plus at the end. It's the very last scene, I think. And I didn't even watch...
No, it's not. What, are you talking about this one?
Yeah.
No, that's from their entanglement powers. So she ended up in her room because every time they use their power... So this, for anyone who didn't see the trailer, anytime one of them uses their powers, they swap places with the other person. I hate that kind of thing. I hate when your powers don't work. I hated it in Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, where Johnny Storm's powers just started copying other people's. Like, I don't like that stuff at all. Like, I want to watch them fight and just be efficient. I don't need to see it. Peter Parker almost break his back because his powers shut off mid. Like, I don't like that stuff. It's so stupid, dude. It's so already in triplicate. I don't need this quantum entanglement with their powers, but here we are. Kamala looks fun. Like, she's cool. I have no beef with her.
Nightmare Nemer says, "Nah, Marvel has already fallen with continuity." Absolutely agree with you on that. That movie was a disaster. The CGI was so god awful. November
I don't
20.
even
Yeah,
know
yeah.
if even successful or not. I don't even know how much Quantumania
Over
made.
here in Canada, it's going to be Remembrance Day, and we are not going to remember this movie at all. All right, on to the next disaster at Disney, at Marvel. Are we going to go with that one? We're doing that.
Yeah. So, Mr. Majors, you actually
Ryan goes, if we get a She-Hulk cameo, I will make this movie of the year. Bro, I'll even torque that. Keep that in your mind. Me torquing there, Ryan. Keep that in your mind.
I actually want to see that. So, what are the conditions?
Nothing. I'm not.
Check. I changed my mind. Leave me alone.
Anyways, what were you saying?
You actually. So previously, like there was talks
Previously on X-Men.
Kang's getting recast. You told me this that Mr.
I tell you
Majors,
lots of things, D. Some of
you
them you
do.
don't listen, but it could.
No, I believed you. It's just there was the rumor mill that Kang was being recast. Jonathan Majors was on the outs, and they were possibly considering looking to find a new actor.
And 2 hours before we came on today,
you're like, oh, check this out. So
2 hours before I came on, my Twitter feed started blowing up, and I'm like, "What's going on in the internet?" And then I see what we're going to talk about right now is so Jonathan Majors, publicist, PR group, all of them have dropped him and have walked out on him as of 2 hours ago. They are no longer representing him, which spells disaster for Disney, Marvel, and of course Jonathan Majors, because something's not right here, man.
I mean,
Like,
that's a shame.
But has it been confirmed that the allegations are true?
She removed her her testimony, like she stripped that from the record. So obviously something was up with that.
Yeah.
His lawyers originally were like, yeah, we're not worried about this at all. Like
So
it seemed to be an open and shut case originally, and then
what it was is it was a suitcase full of cash or a duffel bag full of cash.
Yeah, probably. And
that's NBA. What it was, because it smells of that. And I think what happened was because it was a duffel bag full of cash, their PR team and whoever else said, you know what, we're not even going to stand behind this lie. This is disgusting, and we're going to walk out. And kudos to them for having the balls to do that, because somebody knows the truth. Somebody knows the truth, and if they know the truth, and they're obviously probably signed a disclosure, they can't talk about it, blah blah blah. They did it by walking out on him to send a message, and it is because the internet is ablaze right now, and he is getting crucified. And if these are true, then he should be. And now the problem is what does Marvel do?
I mean,
do they go their Flash route, our boy Ezra route, and just continue?
It's funny that Ezra was just like, you couldn't kill. He was such a cockroach. They're like, we're considering it, but maybe not. I mean, we'll keep him on, maybe. Like they tiptoed around that. They had no direct answer for anyone. I mean, it was all hearsay.
One of the variants did it, Ryan. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. It wouldn't be so bad if they didn't show that end scene where like literally every single variant was just his face. Because Loki, there's a crocodile, there's a friggin' kid, crocodile, old man. Like they were smart and they showed different possible versions of him, and not all of them looked the same. But with Kang, they all looked like him. Mistake number one. Now you got to go fix this council of Kangs you made.
That's a good point you make. That's pretty interesting how Loki has different variations of himself.
Yeah.
But they're all Lokis. Well, except for one that's called Sylvie, which that doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
But Kang, they all look the same. I mean, yeah, they do dress differently, but the core of the look is still the same.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
like a lot of them looked like him. So they could easily just retcon that. Like, oh, those were variants. So here's a new variant. End of the day, like he made Kang. Like I can't see anyone else playing him now. And anyone else who does take this role is going to be under heavy watch, heavy fire. They're going to be compared to no matter what.
And you know how big of a fan I was of him.
Yeah.
I rooted for this guy. I talked highly of this guy. I thought he was the next big thing in Hollywood. And if all of this is true, I'm still not certain yet what's going on. I mean, there's still got to be more stuff that come out, and it sucks because that's you went from up here now all the way to the bottom, buddy. And as you should, if these allegations are true, you deserve to um, wither away in darkness, shall we say? Dragon Eye says, "Get Don."
Get Terrence Howard. Come back.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah,
Comeback season.
I'm back, baby. Marvel. Woo! Yeah, he can even play as one of the variants of War Machine.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be pretty good.
They could recast and not mention it. Yeah, like they used to do in the 90s, and no one batted an eye. Like,
see, y'all hated me when I said. I remember this. I got crucified by a lot of people.
For what?
For Wakanda, Black Panther. I said just recast them, but put the movie off for another year. And everyone's like, "No, you're disrespecting this guy." Listen, I want Black Panther in the universe. I understand it's a touchy subject, but push it back. I'm hoping they do bring Black Panther back. They did a good job of in this universe saying, "Hey, he's got an offspring." Spoilers for anybody who hasn't watched it. But
if you haven't seen it, that's your fault.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. Screw you.
Don't apologize for that. Don't.
I understand what they try to do in this universe with what they had, and I'm okay with that. But it's going to be a while, I think, when we see a male Black Panther. And yes, I do want to see a male Black Panther because I liked a male Black Panther. Do I hate the female Shuri? No, I don't hate it. I just can't stand the acting behind it. She doesn't really exude this Wakanda.
She looks so frail.
Yeah, there it is. There you go. She's a genius. No problem. I got no issues with that.
Comic Shuri is like jacked. Like she looks like she just killed someone. This one looks like
maybe she'll go on a workout regimen. Who knows?
Yeah. Okay.
But I do definitely need to see another universe of Black Panther. But I thought they should have recasted it. Like
see, when did recasting become so taboo?
Yeah, right.
Like
James Bond does it for 50 years now, 60 years. Nobody says anything.
April was recast. James Bond. Everyone's recast back in the 90s. And then
Henry Cavill's just been recast.
Yeah. And that was taboo. People were like losing their minds. Like people don't like recasting actors now. They tie the character to the actor, and that's a mistake that I think people need to stop doing. I understand the actor made the character who they are.
Remember back in Hollywood, 90s and stuff, actors didn't want to get tied to a character.
Yeah, they don't want to be typecast.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's like they own it now. They have to own it.
Oh, yeah. You're like, no, I can't wear a mask. How are they supposed to see my face? Like, you're Spider-Man, bro. You're Venom, man. What do you mean? But my face is my moneymaker. Like, okay. Like,
yeah. You already are making money.
Yeah.
It's not like the credits are not going to have your name on there.
Yeah.
Right?
But I tried to put a tweet up, but it said there was an error, so I think we hit our limit with the files. But yeah, it's just more he said, she said. We don't know what happened, so we can only speculate on what happened. Could be hush money, like you said, but people.
I definitely think it was a duffel bag full of cash, 100%.
And then you also have people coming out of the like every dark corner. It's like, yeah, I know him, and he was hostile to me. And like back in the day, he wanted to fight all the time. Like, where were you?
Or the smoke is fire,
be true,
right?
actually. Yeah. Like you're gonna get a lot of people coming out of nowhere now.
I think
story
with them packing up their bags and leaving, because why would you leave a job that is going to essentially give you more money because he's only just starting his career?
Yeah,
his career was on a trajectory upwards. So them leaving a hot A-list celebrity and walking out, it's their way of telling the world silently that there is truth to these allegations, and he did in fact did it. Right? And
unless you're WB and you know for a fact they did it, but you're immune because you're Ezra or Ezra. It's like this polar.
I know, right?
It's so funny. Man goes to Hawaii and causes chaos like he's Godzilla, and nothing happens to him.
Yeah, because they feel like he's exactly. Like, why would you want to work for somebody like that? So, I don't know, man. Do you think he gets like he's obviously not guilty, right? So like you know what I mean, like in legal terms.
Legal terms, yeah, but
Yes.
a lot of people legally aren't guilty because they exploited some sort of loophole or have enough money to drag a court case on to bleed the
Do you think
defendant dry. Like
do you think Disney kind of waits and lets the dust settle?
I don't know. I don't know how Hollywood reacts these days. Like they're all weird to me. They're
Because
all a bunch of
he's
weirdos.
already done his stuff in Loki, and I don't think he's gonna be in a movie for a while. So I'm wondering if they're gonna let the dust settle and see where it takes us. Because they're gonna play that, hey, I don't know, we don't know why they quit. They quit on their own accord. Maybe they weren't happy with the decision. Maybe, but he didn't get, he's not, charged with anything. So we have no reason not to continue our contract.
I'm always curious to see like what's the worst that could happen if we keep him. Like people will be mad, but
I have no idea who this is. Daniel Kaluuya?
he's the dude from Nope and Get
Oh,
Out.
okay, yeah, okay. Nah, I think he's a little too skinny.
What about who's the Star Wars black guy again? Finn or whatever his name was.
Oh, yes, okay. John Boyega.
Yeah. What's he up to these days?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind John Boyega. Yeah, I wouldn't mind him. I mean, he's not,
I don't know.
not,
You can
I don't
make
think he's
it a
doing
white
anything
guy.
much these days besides the Lay's commercials for the World Cup.
So he could be a variant.
No, he wasn't. He was allegedly not charged.
See, on all
Yeah.
this legal stuff, like I don't know.
Yeah, John Boyega, I wouldn't mind.
Now I'm also curious. This is going to be controversial, but
Do it. I
are
love
they
it.
gonna? It's not even bad, but are they even going to attempt to find a different race actor, or is it strictly a black person?
Are you saying you want a white Kang? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying, like,
how dare you? I want
I
want an Indian Kang now.
Or like even like just pick and choose. It's variants, baby. Just
I would love it if they give a white Kang because the woke culture society would just lose it.
That'd be so funny to me.
Oh, it will be just Twitter will be on fire, and I will sit back and have my popcorn eat and go, yes, I don't care. It's a character in a comic book.
It's like, were you planning on seeing it? Yeah. Were you planning on seeing it? No. Then what are you mad about? Like a lot of people who get upset.
Well, he's white. Yeah. He was a black character. Not really. It could have been anybody.
Yeah.
I honestly I don't care who's Kang as long as they do the part. Jonathan Majors I just thought was a really good actor and he really did a good job selling me on Kang for the most part. But I'm sure there's so many other talented people from every walk of life that could probably kill it.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Or just shows up again. Or Ezra. I mean, I don't know why I keep calling him that.
Yeah, I don't know why you get
just make him Kang. He's good at this time travel stuff already.
Oh yeah, that'd be hilarious. What else we got cooking?
Last but not least,
okay. So yeah, we got to give warning to everybody out there, and you can catch us on the replay if you don't want to be here live. We are gonna do the Super Mario Brothers spoiler-filled review right now. Last week we did the non-spoiler review of it. Me and Dia saw it, not together because Dia didn't want me there. But I saw
no, you wanted to see it with your wife. She was like, I respect
kids.
Oh, did your wife go?
Wife did just for the snacks. She didn't really care that much. She was amused with it somewhat. She thought it was all right, but yeah. So it is full of spoilers here. If you haven't seen it, you gotta go out. We'll miss you.
78. Did you see John Wick yet? Every time we talk about
movie, how is this man able to see movies when he's building dioramas for you?
That's true. You do what you got to do. I appreciate you.
Yes, Dragon says, "Oh, I'm out." Hey, listen, it's all good. Come back, watch the rest of it. We would want you to definitely watch it, and then give your take on it next week. What you guys think of our point of view on it, and what your scores were. So, all right, with that out of the way, you've been warned. Let's go. Let's do the spoiler stuff here. D, take it away.
So, right off the bat, you already know I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to talk about? Story-wise,
Yeah,
because
let's
this is
talk
a
about the
very
story. How did Mario and Luigi get into this world? They're typical Brooklyn
they were
plumbers.
investigating a flood on their block, and they went down to the world 1 of 2, I think, the sewer level. Oh, so right there, I appreciate the fact they're trying to stay true to the level order they did in the game. I know it's impossible because the game is haphazard.
Yeah.
Like 1 minute you're in the Mushroom Kingdom, then you go underground and you're underground. This Brooklyn was level 1, and they tried to incorporate the hopping and jumping and navigating through the streets, and then they make it underground to where they find the warp pipe. That's how they get to the
I
Mushroom.
before we get to that warp pipe, I really appreciated the side scrolling look
Yeah,
when they're running through the streets in Brooklyn and they're going through the construction areas. I really like that look. My son right away goes, "Look, it's side scrolling." I'm like, "Yes, it is." That was awesome. That the fact that they did that.
it
Sorry, go ahead.
no, I was gonna say it's cool that he like picked that up too. I think it's hard to do a story and follow the game story at the same time because the game story is chaos. I'm sorry, but it sounds like a child wrote it.
You know what I was looking at this movie again, and I'm like, um, I gotta start the replay rewind now. 78 says yes. Um, it's very difficult to make an original story based on an original story.
Yeah,
You have to give it a different twist because people are like, oh, I already know about all this stuff. Why did I go watch it? So it's really difficult to do that. And I thought from this watching this, I'm like, uh, yeah, I'm 78 goes that beard. Yeah, I'm doing your best impression right here.
he's channeling
I
you
just need
right now.
glasses. Yeah. um, so I thought they're trying to do their best to give us something fresh and unique. Um, and I think it somewhat did it for me. I think for kids wise, I think they nailed it.
Yeah,
I think kids absolutely love the story. It's something they never even played. They had scenes that reminded them of some of the games they played, but it wasn't the core of it.
yeah.
So in that sense, I think they did a good job, and they made over 500 million at the box office, way
I'm
over
not
that.
surprised.
I
I'm
think
not
they're
surprised.
600 now, but it just keeps chugging along, and good for them. Yeah. So I love the sewer stuff. I thought it was pretty cool how it's mysterious, and then he gets sucked in. I I actually want to go back and also talk about the commercial they did.
Oh, I wish I had the
That
screenshot of it.
commercial
That
is
was great.
legendary, man. That is legendary
Yeah.
commercial. So
It
good.
had the like classic cartoon rap intro, and they used that as the
Yeah,
commercial audio for the like. They did a like crappy, like low budget
yeah,
commercial for their
VHS with
business. Yeah,
grainy quality. I thought that was phenomenal to
a
do that.
woman reading off the teleprompter and getting confused. Like I like those little details. They push the toy car and he misses his mark, so he picks it up and moves it. The animation was phenomenal. Like the little details like that, I appreciated. The
Well,
commercial was
it's
funny.
Illumination, the guys who did Despicable Me, right?
Yeah, which
And
surprisingly, like when Despicable Me first came out, I was like, okay, sure,
but
this
that
isn't gonna
company has
last.
improved over the years.
Yeah.
Like I think, in my opinion, they surpassed DreamWorks.
Oh, really? Well, yeah, they pump out a bunch of movies. Kids seem to like them all the time.
Yeah. What does somebody say? Nick
Nick
Cage.
Cage, chose
Cage.
Cage, because
Anyways, so I love the beginning. I love the tone of it. I love the little Easter eggs, and there were a ton of stuff that
this
they did.
movie, someone described this as taking every single Easter egg in the Mario universe and trying to make a movie out of it.
Oh,
And they said it as a negative. In my mind, I'm like, yeah, you kind of have to, because if you leave anything out, people will notice. Like, why wasn't this included?
yeah.
This is
See,
like,
that's another thing that a week later after watching it and giving our take on it, I also sat back. I'm like, yeah, they kind of had to do that because somebody's gonna come out with the pitchfork.
yeah,
Somebody's coming out and said, "Hey, you left out this character, and how dare you? Because you did 200, you didn't do that 201." So
yeah.
I get it from that point of view, but I also think that hurts the movie too. It's just too many things happening, and it seems chaotic at some points.
Yeah.
So for me, as an adult watching this, I felt chaos. But kids love chaos.
I
Kids love
liked
chaos.
I like the order of the Easter eggs. Like, for instance, before they even make it to the Mushroom Kingdom, at the bottom of the news screen, it says crabs are in sewers. That's a throwback to their Atari game.
Oh, okay.
So that happened first. Like all of this, like, so that happened first. Weird stuff started going on. I'm reading too much into this, maybe. I don't care. Weird stuff was going on due to the warp pipe. So stuff was already emerging that shouldn't be there. That's the Atari phase. Foreman Spike, he is a character from older lore as well. Like, and you have Jumpman. Like, they purposely picked these characters and made them appear in the order that they appeared in the gaming universe. So I appreciated stuff like that. They might be using Easter eggs, but the way they're using them was smart to me.
Out of respect.
Yeah, they did it tastefully. Like you can see the top corner, there's that. I couldn't find a good quality, but there's the crab chasing Mario. Yeah. And I do agree with you, though. They crammed in so much, it's kind of hard to keep your eye open and try to find all of these stuff.
I think you appreciate this movie if you watch it more than once, because you sometimes will miss these things if you're not paying attention, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's what it has to happen. You need to watch this at least 2 times to really dive into this movie, to really appreciate this movie of how good it was. One time would probably not do it for you. See at the top left, the picture that you have the construction side scrolling. That's
it's
magic.
Like World 1 of 1, World 1 of 1, and they had like they labeled it too. Like if you pay attention, it says, "Oh, you're in this world." I don't think, okay, that's cool. Like you put effort into this.
If they give me a game with this type of video quality, I will lose my mind. Seriously, can you imagine a game at that level?
Yeah.
We're gonna get close to it though. The next Nintendo system that comes out, I think we're gonna have graphics like this.
I mean, Mario Odyssey was close.
Yeah, but
they just went the more cartoony route.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be the next type of game they do. I'm gonna lose my mind if I play a game like that. It looks so good.
Yeah,
so good. I love. I know you had a big smile when the Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong.
Oh, I love that.
You probably lost your mind.
I didn't know how they would bring him in.
And the song.
And it's like they used the N64 DK rap. Like that was the best intro, hands down, I've seen in a long time.
Oh man, you probably threw popcorn in the air.
No, I was singing. I was like, "This is babe, it's the DK rap from N64." She's like, "What are you talking about?" Like she's trying to watch the movie. DK, Donkey Kong. I love that. I don't care. This movie reignited.
I smiled because I smiled because I thinking about you watching this. Right?
Man, he was my favorite. Like I knew I would like Donkey Kong, but he was my like be all end all in this movie aside from Bowser. I'm glad they included him. I can understand originally you said like, are they overdoing it with these many characters? Yeah, but I'm glad they did because I don't want to wait 10 years to see Donkey Kong on the big screen. I was fine with his voice acting. I didn't know what to expect at first, especially since he's like, I'm not going to put any effort into this. I'm going to be myself, and it worked.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I can't remember. I just think of him, the character. I don't even care about Seth Rogen, the voice. Like, it didn't matter to me. It just worked well. It was fine. I just thought the whole jungle there, the whole kingdom.
That was it. That was beautiful. Like I liked it a lot.
I hope that they explore more of this, like offshoot, like movies. Get him his own movie, and it's coming.
Yeah,
it's coming because this is just gonna print money. This is oil money right here.
They have to do a spinoff. They could do a spinoff. He has that.
Well, they will. It's not even a could. They will do spinoffs.
Yeah, I just hope I don't have to wait long.
Well, it does take time to do this.
No, I want this out now.
Now.
Aside from these cameos, because all we're doing is talking cameos, the story itself was Bowser wanted the star to use as a wedding proposal. And at first I was like, this is ridiculous and I love it. But playing the games, he does this stuff. He kidnaps her all the time. Again, in Mario Odyssey, he tries to marry her. Like this seems ridiculous, but he does it. So again, they're just pulling from the lore that already exists. Either you do that or you don't. If you stray too far, people will call you out. If you follow it to a T, people will still call you out. So you got to do what's best in your mind. I think it worked. I think it was a funny gag that children laughed at, especially when he was trying to ask his his groupies, his goons for advice. And he's still like the tyrant he is. So if they give him an answer he doesn't like, he just kills them in a cartoony manner. But at the end of the day, he just kills them. He kills whoever he wants when he wants.
Yeah.
I liked Jack Black as Bowser a lot.
Yeah,
Did you?
that's fine with him.
Yeah. I mean, really, I liked everyone. It was pretty much just a story that I would have a problem with if there was any issues, and it's watered down for children's sake. All the kids I saw leaving were clapping and cheering by the end of it, so they did their job.
And that's all that matters. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. We've had our fun with this.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we can't have more fun with it, but I'm saying we've been blessed to have this for over 30 years in our lives. So a 5-year-old or a 7-year-old or an 8-year-old comes in, or even for my son, say my youngest one is 12 years old, comes in for the and sees this happen, and they're walking out big smiles in their faces, then that's a success. They've done their job, right? I don't see why. Like, I didn't think it was an amazing movie, but I didn't think it was a terrible movie either. I scored it at 7.5 out of 10.
And right? I think I gave it an 8.
Yeah, you gave it an 8 out of 10. So we were very close. Like, I'm looking at it now. I'm like, should I have leaned towards the 8 a little bit more? Because
like your first instinct is usually the more accurate one.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't have to convince yourself to up it. Like what you.
But
gave
I
it
think if I saw it again, I would like it more. Right. That's what I'm thinking. If I saw this again, I'd probably like it a little bit more. But I'm comfortable with the 7.5 because 7.5, in my opinion, is a very decent score.
Yeah.
Right. It's not a horrible score at all. So, yeah, like, honestly, even Luigi being in that world, that the Luigi's Mansion type of
scenarios, I
thought it was cool, but I thought they could have waited maybe.
Yeah, so I remember when the trailer came out, you're like, oh, they're going to split them up, and they did. Did it bother you as much as you thought it would?
It did.
Yeah?
Because the beginning, they were funny together. They're hilarious.
Yeah.
Right? And then they split them up, and I'm like, I still want that brotherly love. Yes, the story does have brotherly love in it near the end, but I just felt that the first adventure should have been them together, because
like the Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, because when I played the game, the brothers, right?
Yeah.
And I just felt that for the first movie, you should have done the brothers on their adventure, and Peaches should have been the one to rescue, like the beginning games that we played.
Yeah.
And I just felt that they didn't do this because they probably felt that Hollywood and people would not like a damsel in distress. I don't know. I'm just thinking out of my head here, but I think that's what happened. They were forced to make her not be the person to be rescued. But in the middle of the movie, they do have her getting captured.
Yeah.
But then it's like, she's like, well, I just did it for them. I'll go with you. Go ahead. I was like, oh, no, you should have grab her and take her away, right? Like, steal her, like in the game.
It showed her nobility off or whatever. Like, she cared.
I was like, I missed an opportunity, because I was like, oh, she's going to get captured. And okay, we're going to get everything then. We're going to get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Fine.
Yeah.
But they didn't do that. I'm like, missed opportunity. But
I guess technically she still had to go with him.
But maybe in the next one, she does get kidnapped because he's smarter. Or another villain, Wario, I'm thinking.
He'd be funny.
Another villain comes in and does capture, and Bowser's mad too because he's not the one to getting her now this time. There could be a different scenario, but there's got to be a movie where she does get captured, because you need to do that to be honest with the lore of the games, where she does need Mario and Luigi to come and get her.
Yeah.
Right? We need to have that at some point. Doesn't have to be the entire movie, but it has to be at some point. But yeah, I thought Toad was good.
I thought I would hate him at first, and then he grew on me.
Oh, he was so adorable.
Especially
when they go like this. I was like, I want to cuddle you and hang out with you.
There was a scene where Donkey Kong was mocking Mario because they hate each other. And he's like, are you hitting on her right now? Are you trying to ask her
bro, what are you doing, bro?
She'd never date you. And then Toad rolls up. He's like, she absolutely would date him. He defends Mario for no reason. Like,
we're best friends.
Yeah.
I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I love the whole Mushroom Kingdom. It's beautiful. It's colorful. It's absolutely stunning. And it's supposed to be that. It's supposed to be a paradise.
Yeah.
Right? And I think they captured that really well. Um, overall, yeah. I mean, well, who else? They did a little cameo of Yoshi's running
Yeah.
by the river because there's something down the road at the end credit scene, which is the next stage. Oh, there it is. Yeah, look at how beautiful that is. It's like, can we get a diorama of this, please, somewhere?
That looks cool. Yeah, I like it a lot.
I love the little rainbow in the background too. But yeah, and I think they're gonna have. This is like they showed when Mario and Luigi were sucked into the pipes. You see so many offshoots of
Yeah.
different pipes, which was alluding to like, hey, we got a multi-universe thing happening here, and that is exciting because Zelda. Anyone?
Yeah, you could do whatever
I
you
mean,
want.
you're probably gonna faint if you see that.
Kirby. You could go. You could just go balls to
Kirby.
the
Oh,
walls. Yeah.
I love Kirby. Like you could go so many directions here. If I was Disney, I would be, you know what, in my pants because they could have done something like this with Mickey,
Yeah.
and they didn't. And now they're probably like, oh my god, these guys are gonna actually like take a lot of our money, and
No.
Nintendo World is gonna be insane because you're gonna add
I'm
so much of this into it now.
I'm very surprised that they were even allowed to make this movie because Nintendo's very specific and strict with how their characters are used. Like in Wreck-It Ralph, they're like, no, you can't use him. And if you put Bowser in, he has to be specifically
Oh my
this.
god, what if Wreck-It Ralph comes here?
That be that. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I'll lose my mind. Like, there's so many angles to this. It's infinite almost. Like
You can
they
do
could
whatever you
turn
want
out movies every year for the next decade. No
if
problem.
they do it right.
Yeah, of
I
course,
want
of
them
course.
to I want them to pace themselves. I don't want them to do the Marvel thing where they just like get ahead of themselves
Yeah,
and
yeah, and
start pushing out anything
start
they want.
throwing up mushrooms everywhere, right?
Yeah.
I think they could do a TV show. HBO Max would probably pick it up. I believe they're the ones lined up with them. I could be wrong, but yeah, they could do a TV show where they explore more of the lesser characters.
Yeah.
Right. I think that'd be really fun to do. I mean, they have to be careful. They don't want to, like you said, make people turn away because they're kind of sick of it now, right? And but I think a movie every 3 years is not too much to ask for,
I just hope
right?
I hope they
It does take about 2 years to put all this together in terms of
yeah.
animation and effects and everything. So every 3 years, in 2026, they turn out the next movie. I'll be okay with that. What else is there to talk about? I love the song. The Peaches, Peaches, Peaches. It got nominated, I think.
Yeah, I was
For
like, this came out of it didn't come out of nowhere, but the fact that it got that popular, I was like, oh,
oh
okay,
man, I when I heard this, I'm like, this is so cheesy, but this is so much fun.
it's fun.
Yeah, it was hilarious. My son was just laughing, and he kept saying it on the way back home too. We started singing it on the way back home. It was so funny. It was a good time, man.
My one gripe was the one you said where I wanted Luigi to have more screen time with Mario, but
Yeah.
the movie was so short, their separation didn't seem that long.
Yeah.
So I
I
was
love
okay
the
with that.
brotherly love though. I thought the end. Okay, so the one thing I didn't like was when they went back to their world.
Oh yeah,
I did not like that.
that reminded me of the old '90s movie because that's what happened then. So maybe it was a throwback to that. And
Because that's breaking boundaries now.
yeah, because now other places know of their existence. How will that affect them? But I'm taking it as in this movie world, society is just okay with this. Like at the end, the newspapers had a picture of Mario, Donkey Kong, Peach, and they were praising them. Like it wasn't a big deal. It's just, oh, this is happening now, everyone. There's
But
other
maybe
worlds.
but maybe this is how Wario comes to that world.
Yeah, I don't even know
Because
what
Wario could be just a disgruntled enemy of his in this world,
yeah.
right? Like a rival plumber, right? And he's like, hey, now I have a way to go to this world, and maybe I'll find Bowser or somebody to help me finally get rid of these two brothers. So okay, I'm looking at it from a positive standpoint. That's maybe a good reason to have that.
Yeah.
The end credit was interesting. There are two
The
end credits, I believe, right?
I saw I don't remember both of them. I know there was one with the Yoshi egg.
Yeah, that was the very last one.
And then the one before that, what was that? Where they wake up and they just step outside and it's the Mushroom Kingdom, or
I
what
can't
was?
remember. I can't remember. You can look it up right now. But
Yeah.
the last one was Yoshi with the his egg is basically sitting there at the basement where Luigi and Mario actually got sucked into the world. It's just sitting there right by the pipe, and it's starting to crack. Everybody knows it's Yoshi, obviously, which will set up maybe Yoshi's Island, where he's gonna go there. That will be very very interesting to see.
Oh, the other
Uh,
one was just Tiny Bowser.
oh yes, Tiny Bowser in the cage locked up, which is hilarious. Mario Kart, I did not like that thrown in there. You don't
Yeah,
just you don't just throw you don't
completely
just throw
ordered.
one of the
Might as well.
greatest
Yeah.
games of all time as a throw-in. You don't do that. That's disrespecting the players and the game. Like you make another movie about that.
I'm curious how that would be a full-on movie, though. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just
Winner
curious. Like,
gets Peach,
I'm just curious. Like,
right? Like
now
that
that why not invite Lightning McQueen? Like, they're making a 2-hour movie about racing now. And
Lightning McQueen.
but no, you're right. Like that, there's just jam packing every single game
Yeah,
into.
like I understand what you're saying and what the audience will obviously say if you don't show them certain characters, but I also feel like some of these are so big it could be a movie on their own if you just kind of let it breathe, right? The Mario Kart movie easy could be made if you because you have so many tracks you could do as part of the story
Mhm.
where they have to get through these levels to save Peach or Toad, whoever it is. I don't care, but I'm just saying that you could have done a movie on its own, right? And I just felt like throwing it in here. I mean, they can still do it, but it's just like it feels like you kind of
No, I don't want to see that anymore now because it
no.
just
Oh, okay. See there. I was
no,
gonna
like
say
they
like,
wasted it.
look at you all getting mad. But I just I felt the same way. I'm like I've been cheated here of a possible good movie because you've already ruined some of that the awe effect. You know that oh my god he's on in the vehicle.
Yeah.
But I guess they had to kind of do everything to appease everyone to get the numbers up. I have a feeling that Nintendo or somebody said, let's throw the kitchen sink at these guys because if this fails, we're screwed. We cannot have this fail. So we need to give everybody everything. So there's a very, really good chance that people are going to watch this. Um, I think this movie, if you took some of these things out, it still would have been fine.
Yeah.
And I think people still will go watch this. There are so many people in my theater that are dressed up as plumbers.
I know. I saw most of them were like kids dressed up, but
No, there was a full on adults dressed
yeah,
up
I
as
was like, I'm
plumbers.
not surprised though. Like,
I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. But yeah, it's fine. People had fun with it. It's cool.
I did see like I know there were a lot of people who dislike it, and they're like, this movie's
Those people
soulless,
have no heart.
and it's a cash grab, and it's soulless. I'm like, this absolutely is not soulless. Like
So what if it is?
it's
So
not though.
what?
Like they
No, but my
yeah.
argument is, so what if it is? What? Why can't it be a cash grab? They deserve that cash money, right?
Yeah.
I
There's
mean,
like,
what are they doing so wrong? I don't understand.
and then there's also the voice talk, but Charles, what's his name? Martinet?
Yeah.
Martinet? Charles Martinet.
Yeah. He just
He
wanted to have
he
some.
voiced his dad. So like he voiced two people. He voiced Jumpman and his father, which was weird to see, like Mario's parents. You see his whole Italian family at the table.
Yeah, that was so cool. Yeah, and I like that. This is a great scene because it actually happens in real life to a lot of
Yeah.
people where can I be excused? I want to go. And guess what people do? They go play video games. Kids
Yeah.
go play video games in their room. And it was so awesome to see him go and pick up the Nintendo, the original Nintendo, and play the games because it just hits that nostalgic vibe of picking up a controller for the first time, or when you're down on yourself and you're like, you're bored or something. It's a rainy day. What do? You pick up your console, you blow the dust off the cartridge, you put it in there, and you play games to kind of escape. And that's what he was doing. He was playing the game to escape from having it down. Like he's really trying to help make a business out of this, and he's bringing his brother along, and his dad and mom like, why are you wasting Luigi's time? Huh? Why are you
Yeah.
doing that? Luigi's such a good boy, huh? And and he's like, I really want to do this with my brother, and that's why it kind of annoyed me when they were separated, because that magic from the beginning was there. That brotherly bond was right there.
Yeah.
Mario and Luigi are sticking and looking after each other no matter what. There was no rivalry like, oh, hey, I'm better than you nonsense. I'm so glad they didn't do that garbage.
Yeah, I'm
Where,
glad he wasn't like egotistical. Like he cared
yeah,
about
like, oh, I'm
Luigi.
better than you. Or no, I'm better than you. Ah, come on.
Or
Ah.
when the main character doesn't listen to the sidekick, and then it's like this is very frustrating to watch. No, Mario respected Luigi, even though
Yeah.
Luigi was a big fat coward and did only held the bag.
Stop it. Stop it. I like Luigi. Come
He's
on.
my I like him better than Mario, to be honest. So I'm just kidding.
But
Shut
I
up.
like both. I
Yeah.
love that love there. I love both of them saying we're gonna stick it out for each other. You know, what's the matter with you, Mario? Don't worry about it. Like there was reassuring from his brother. Like,
Yeah.
don't worry, we'll be fine. I'm with you all the way. Right? Whatever you want to do.
Like
So
even when he's being threatened by Bowser, like he's like, and does she like him? He's like, she'd be stupid not to. Like he couldn't help himself praise Mario, even though he's gonna get him killed.
yeah, like it's so good. Like they need to make sure the next movie that they're in together,
Yeah.
fighting a good fight.
Yeah.
Right. So, but yeah, overall, 7.5 for me. You gave it an 8.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is such a. I'm gonna watch. I can't wait for it to come out on the streaming platform. I'm gonna watch the heck out of it again. I had such a good time. And please, let's get some more stuff going. Please, Illumination,
Yeah.
Nintendo, throw us some bones here.
I need my Wave 2 figures. I need that Donkey Kong.
I want somebody from Japan to make these figures.
I want, like, if Bandai did it.
You know that emoji, or not emoji, that meme or the GIF where they just the guy's throwing Bender's
Just
throwing
like,
out the
so-
money.
oh,
Is it Bender? No, Fry.
Hurry up and take
That's
my
me
money.
right there, man. That's me all day long, man.
Yeah.
Just take my money. Just take my money. I want awesome characters like this. I want the family. I want everybody from Mushroom Kingdom. I'll buy every single one of them, man. I'll buy like 10 toads, different color toads. It's such a fun movie. It's a good movie. Definitely worth checking out. I'm glad. Look, everyone just left us. We're talking about spoilers. Everyone's like, peace.
Yeah, they
How
had
have
to.
you not watched this movie yet? Yeah, those people that are watching this replay. It's been 2 weeks. Get your butts to the theater and start watching this movie. Let's get this movie to 1 billion in
78,
sales.
78's been making stuff. So
78 lives in Indonesia. I'm sure he can find a pirate version of it. I'm joking. But was there anything else you want to cover over this movie?
I think that's it, man.
It's a start of a great movie.
Yeah.
Great saga, and I can't wait. They're just scratching the surface. Hopefully they just make some bangers. I'm all in with this movie. It's going to be with this genre. All right. I guess we'll kind of wind it down here. Just don't forget on Wednesday, 9:30 Pacific PM time, we are giving away the Batmobile. It's going to be shipped directly from our friend toysnowman.com, who I've purchased it myself, and I'm going to be sending it out to one lucky winner. All you got to do is show up to the show there live, and we'll throw up a trivia question. And if you get it right, first ones to get it right, we'll ship it out to you. So look out for that. And we'll be back next week, Monday, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time, doing our thing here at the ANR Weekly. And so, yeah, wherever you're on the world or the universe, have yourself a good morning, a good day, and a good night.
Bye.
It's me, Marty.